Gas up the Jeep, it's good to be free. Load up the pans and fishing poles. The highway is long, the wheels turning round. Pack up the cook stove and the bowls. Arlo and I, we hit the open road. Arlo and I are on the road.
Hey everybody, Arlo and I are up here on the Mogollon Rim again today, and it seems like the forest fires are getting really bad up here. You can see the smoke rising up above the Jeep here. Look at that. Now, there have been a lot of helicopters flying back and forth over here. They're going over to the lake and dipping down and getting water and bringing it back and dumping it on the fire. Pretty soon we'll see the helicopter. It just made a pass going that way towards the lake, and then it's going to be coming back to dump the water, and then we'll see it coming back. But you can see the smoke. Look at that. I think it's down towards Payson. I'm not sure, but maybe I'll head over that way and see if I can get a view from up here on the rim. But for the time being, I'm here to see if I could find some manzanita berries, because I wanted to make a nice manzanita vinaigrette. So let's see. I'm gonna check it out. I haven't been up here in a little while. See what the what stage the manzanita berries are in right now. But here's the beautiful Mogollon Rim here, and look, here's some manzanita berries right there. Look at that. And you've seen from many of my past videos that manzanita is Spanish for tiny little apple, and these manzanita berries taste just like apples, which is one of the amazing things about them, and why they're one of my absolute favorite things to forage out here on the rim. They're so delicious. They're really tart, and I have a couple videos. If you scroll back on my channel, scroll back, I have 3 or 4 videos using manzanita berries. I made several different types of manzanita ciders, and I even did a spiced mulled manzanita cider, because they do taste so much like apples, last fall. So just scroll back to those. I'll put a link to at least one of those in the video at the end here. But let's see if we can pick a few of these nice manzanita berries and see if I can find some that aren't quite as dry. That might be the stage that they're all in right now, but they tend to be a little bit later in the season up here because we're higher in elevation. So down towards Payson, they've been dry already for a time already. So all right, here is the helicopter coming back to get some more water from the lake. Wow, amazing. That powerful helicopter that's just making trips back and forth and back and forth, grabbing water and dumping it on the fire down there. In just a couple of minutes, they'll be coming back again with their water, and you know, going from that direction all the way over here to the fire. And it really doesn't take that long for them to make a trip. Really amazing. Okay. It's a nice manzanita bush here, but look at the beautiful Mogollon Rim down below, down there. So my idea, like I said, was to collect some of these manzanita little apples, and I was going to make a manzanita berry, manzanita apple infused vinegar, and I was going to use that to make a vinaigrette, and I'll have a nice salad with that. So my plan today is to collect a bunch of these manzanita berries, and then maybe I'll head over to where that fire looks like. Maybe we can see, get a better view down below the rim, see if we can see that fire a little bit better. But for the time being, right now, I'm going to collect some of these berries. So looks like there's quite a few of these red, ripe manzanita berries, and there's also quite a few of the greener ones here. Just like that. So I'm going to collect a bunch of these red and green manzanita berries. That'll be a nice combination. I like the tartness, the green apple flavor of the green ones, and I like these sort of riper red ones too. So we'll have a nice combination. And then we'll take this, like I said, and we'll infuse those into some vinegar. Look at that. Look at all those. Nice. You know, hearing those helicopters in the background really puts a lot of things in perspective. There it goes by again. You know, I'm out here goofing around. I'm enjoying the beauty of the rim here, and I'm picking berries for a silly cooking video. But those guys, they deserve all of our respect. They're out there putting their lives on the line and busting their ass. You know, they're out there protecting homes and protecting our national forests. Look at that out there. You can see a tiny little fire right out there. There's another one. They seem to be everywhere, and like I said, the reason why we are able to enjoy these natural places is because there's the men and women out there, you know, fighting these fires and protecting all these places for us. So thank you so much. Now, I did collect, I don't know, 3/4 of this water bottle of these manzanita berries, and that's going to be plenty for what I want to use them for. There's just millions of them out here, so I could come out and get more and more if I need it. So there's Arlo. He's waiting for me in the car. He's being very patient. I think now that I got these berries, I think I might drive the other direction on the rim over there and see if I can see where you know, this fire is. I believe it's down below, and I don't think that by going in that direction that, you know, I'm going to be in the way in any way. They'll have the roads blocked off if it's up here. So I'll go over and check it out and see what's going on. Wow, you can see the fire down there, and it looks like they're doing some back burning, you know, along the rim here so that it doesn't come up over the rim. But I believe that there's like a couple of fires here that have merged together. But if we wait here long enough, I think I was just talking to somebody that was up here, that we'll see the helicopter come by and drop the water, so that's pretty cool. You can hear the helicopters, you can see them kind of flying down through the smoke down there. It's kind of cool. Wow, it's funny. I'm sitting up here on the rim, up here with the beautiful flowers and the bees and the butterflies, and down there it's hell. But it looks like they're getting a handle on it. It's already looks like it's dying down a little bit, but I know they still have a lot of work to do. They've been doing, there's firefighters all along here, and they've been doing some back burning and stuff along the ridge here so that the fire doesn't come up here onto the rim. But it's just amazing to watch. I've just been sitting here waiting to see if I could see the helicopters they were watching earlier come by and drop some water, but they may have stopped that operation right now. I do hear some helicopters, you know, down below, probably just spotting the hot spots and all that. But I've been waiting for the big one to come and drop some water, but I think I may have missed that. So I'm going to wait here a little bit longer and kind of see what we can see, and then we'll just move on, head back to the cabin and finish my video. I don't know if you can tell how windy it is out here, and it's been super windy for the last 3 or 4 days, so that's really got to be making it difficult. These fires are just spreading, you know, so quickly. Today isn't as windy as it has been, like I said, the last few days, but it's still pretty windy up here. Well, I think Arlo and I are going to head back to the cabin. You can see down in there. He's waiting patiently for me in the car. There he is, up there. That. Here, bud. Hey, I know, right? I guess they got maybe they've got a handle on it. So fortunately and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see them dumping the water onto the fire, but we did see them flying over, which is pretty cool. So Arlo and I stopped along the way back home, and I wanted to take this opportunity to gather some violet leaves down here. There's lots of these beautiful violet leaves. Now, a lot of people don't realize these are edible, and they're a delicious edible salad green. So I'm going to collect, you know, a bunch of these, just like this, for our salad for later. I do have a bunch of arugula at home, which is a very aggressive salad green, and I want to mix in something that's a little bit more delicate, and these salad greens are going to be perfect for that, for our Manzanita vinaigrette. So I'm going to sit here and gather just a few of these to mix them in to our salad, and then we'll head on our way back to the cabin. So let Arlo come out for a second and do his potty business and stretch his legs a little bit, and then we'll head on back to the cabin. Now you can identify these violet greens by that heart shape, and then those sort of serrated leaves like that. Now the leaves are definitely a great edible, and so are the blossoms. We did do a video using some blossoms earlier in the summer when they were in bloom. We made some violet sugar cookies, and you can scroll back and find that video as well. All right, I think that's good. Just a quick little pit stop, and we'll be on our way. Well, it's late in the day. We're back at the cabin. We just got back. I have that a bottle of manzanita berries. You can see I have a lot of the green and the ripe ones in here. I might just cut the top off of this so I can get them out of here. I've been through this before. But really, what I need to do now is just kind of clean through these. There's lots of sticks and blossoms and all kinds of things. They're real sticky and they're hard to clean. So I'm going to get these underwater, and I'm gonna clean these up really good. I don't need to get all of the sticks and stems and all that nonsense out of here, because I am just going to be using them to infuse the flavor into the vinegar. But of course, the less of that, the sticks and stuff will make it a little less bitter. So I'll try to get most of it out of here, and that's going to be the time-consuming part. So I'm just gonna go through this and just start picking out all these little stems and blossoms and kind of junk here, just like that. All this stuff, I'm going to get all that out of there, and then we'll have our berries by themselves. And then I'm going to crush them up lightly, and then I'm going to mix them with some vinegar and let them sit overnight or a couple of days. We'll see how it tastes, and then we'll use it to make our vinaigrette. So. Okay, so I put a little time into cleaning these off. Now, they're not perfect by any means, but they're pretty good. I got the majority of the sticks and junk out of them, and then I rinsed them in water and I picked through them a little bit more. Like I said, they're not perfect, but they're pretty good. I actually got that much debris out of that small amount of berries there. So the next step is I'm going to take the berries that I've cleaned and put them in the mortar and pestle, and I'm going to crush them up just a little bit, and then I'm going to combine them with some white wine vinegar and then let it sit overnight. Okay, so we'll just start crushing up our berries just a little bit. I'm not trying to pulverize them too much, but I just want to get them to crack just a little bit so we can get more of that flavor, that apple flavor out of them. Yeah, just like that. Nothing crazy. We're not really trying to pulverize them completely. And now here I have a container with some white wine vinegar. I'm just going to add them to that. Okay. And then we're just going to go through and do that to all of these berries until we have them all smushed up just a little bit. Okay. Sometimes, just like doing spices, it works better to kind of get in there and grind it like this than it is to try to smush it. Seems to work a lot better. They really do smell like apples. Okay, put this little lid on here and swirl this around. May actually add a little more vinegar to that. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to set this in the fridge and leave it overnight, and we'll taste it. And if we need to let it sit for another day or so, we'll do that too. But we'll see how it tastes tomorrow. All right, hey everybody. It's been about 24 hours since I put my manzanita berries into the white wine vinegar, and I think I'm going to give it a little sample. Actually, I already cheated and I tasted it earlier, so, So, the amazing thing that even just after one day, this tastes exactly like apple cider vinegar. And well, go figure. The manzanita tastes exactly like apples, and what was I expecting? I like apple cider vinegar, so that's okay. But I was thinking that I was going to make just a quick salad with some stuff that I have around the kitchen. In a perfect world, I would say that I would leave this for like 2 days to make sure you get all of that the manzanita flavor into the vinegar. But just overnight, or just one day, really tastes different and really tastes like apple cider vinegar. So now I'm going to strain this out. I have a little strainer and a measuring cup here. All right, I'm going to let that drain out, and then I'm going to make a simple vinaigrette, and then we'll make our salad and we'll try it out. All right, so there it is, our manzanita berry infused vinegar. That tastes and smells exactly like apple cider vinegar. And it's so funny. I thought, the manzanita berries are out. I'm going to make a infused vinegar, and they taste just like apples. And for some reason, I was never even thinking that it was going to be. I was making like an apple cider vinegar flavored vinegar. But anyway, funny, but it tastes really delicious. It has a real fresh, sort of appley kind of flavor to it, so it's definitely worth it. And I do love apple cider vinegar, so anyway, funny. I decided to make just a simple salad with the ingredients that I had around the cabin here. But the first thing I'm going to do is make a simple vinaigrette. So for that, I have some Dijon mustard, the vinegar, of course, some olive oil, and a little bit of salt and pepper. That's what I'm going to use to make a real simple vinaigrette. And then to make the salad, I have some arugula. I think I mentioned this yesterday, that I had some arugula around the house. We collected those violet leaves from the woods. I just washed them off and I have them drying on this paper towel. I'm going to add those to our arugula here in the bowl, like that. And then just to kind of carry through the whole apple flavor, the apple-ness of the manzanita berries, I'm going to put some sliced apple, I have some sliced onion, some chopped bacon, and I have some hard-boiled eggs. And I have some sharp white cheddar cheese. So I'm going to put a little bit of all that in there and make a salad, and that's going to be my lunch today. But it's going to have all those nice fall type flavors, as well as the manzanita, the appley manzanita vinegar. So I'm going to make the vinaigrette in this little mason jar. We'll start with a little bit of Dijon mustard, and then some of our manzanita vinegar. That's good. And then some olive oil. And some salt and pepper. We'll shake this up really good. Okay, let's see how this tastes here. That's really good. It really has that sharpness like a cider vinegar. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid back on so I can shake it up a little more, and then we'll go ahead and we'll build our salad here. So like I said, we have a base of arugula, and they have those really nice violet leaves that we collected. So the kind of the aggressive sharpness of the arugula, and then the real gentle flavor of these violet leaves. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to add is some of this sharp white cheddar cheese. Just put some, dice this up, put that in there. I seem to have a little yellow jacket flying around the kitchen here. I have the windows and the doors open because it's such a beautiful day outside. It's in the I don't know, mid-70s today. So we got in here. Okay, so a little cheese, our chopped bacon, this is some chopped egg. This is one egg, some sliced white onion. I have a thing about onions in salad. To me, it's like the third most important part of a salad. And if I don't have onions in my salad, I feel disappointed. I think the lettuce, number one, or whatever greens you're using, the salad dressing, and then onions. If it doesn't have onions, it's not complete for me. So a little bit of onion, and then last but not least, I'm going to slice up some of this apple. Okay, save some of that apple for Arlo because he loves apples. Okay, and then our vinaigrette. Not to overdo it. And then let's toss this together. It looks so nice in this orange bowl. I think I might put it on an orange plate. Let's see. I'll just put it all on here. This is my lunch today. That. Okay, all right, so there it is, our arugula salad with apples, bacon, and our manzanita vinaigrette. So, looks good. It really has that sharpness of cider vinegar, which is kind of in essence what we made, at least flavor-wise. Now the arugula stands up really nice to the vinaigrette because it has that aggressive flavor, and then the fattiness of the hard-boiled eggs and the bacon really go really well. Violet leaves add a nice texture difference, lighter in flavor, but a completely different texture. All right, well, not much else to say about the salad. The salad is delicious, and all the ingredients here really complement the vinaigrette, which we made. And really, this video is about this. It's the vinaigrette. And this is the time of year that the manzanita berries are out, green and red ripe ones, and they taste just like apples. And if you infuse them into some vinegar, it tastes like apple cider vinegar. But a little bit different. It tastes a little bit sweeter. It tastes a little bit brighter to me, but really tastes really good. So that was a fun little project, something a little bit different. If you have manzanitas growing in your area, now's the time to collect some and do some fun things. Making a manzanita berry infused vinegar is something a little bit different. And then make your manzanita berry vinegar vinaigrette. Anyway, something different.
Yes,
if you like this video, please like, please subscribe. That always helps us a lot. And we'll see you
Load
next
up the
one.
pans and fishing poles. Arlo and I, we hit the open road.
Oh, yeah.
Arlo and I
Apples
on
on the
the road.
Arlo.